Hello there and welcome to this presentation, your invitation to explore the Hyperverse. My name is Mick Mulcahy. I've had the pleasure of working with some of the best brains in this business and assisting in putting together this presentation. I've also had an opportunity to work closely with the legal and compliance department, and in our little overlap, just our little overlap as the membership acquisition arm of Hypertech, the work that they are doing, often unnoticed and very much behind the scenes, needs to be recognized. But here we have 1,000 people in this room. We have many, many more thousands listening around the world, and you're all here to see a brand new presentation. There is change afoot, and change is often at the expense of good relationships with memberships. Not here. This is change for the better. This is change to build a foundation for something that's launching and that you'll be all able to see in the early part of 2022. And change also brings worry. No need to worry. Your membership is not going anywhere. Your rewards are not going anywhere. If you're here as an invitee for the first time, there's going to be an awful lot of information coming your way. Watch it again and again when the videos are approved by compliance and when they are available to you. Compliance is going to be one of the strongest features of this new presentation. As I speak, there are 6 of us in the world who are ratified by the Legal and Compliance Department to present this information. I'm honored and humbled to be one of those. So it's my job now to compliantly take you through the new presentation. It's not huge changes to presentations you may have seen before, but there are subtle but very important differences. We want to show you how you can realize the incredible benefits of joining this dynamic membership platform in the Hyperverse, backed by the world's most comprehensive digital ecosystem. It is a rapid change that came upon us, some of us, without much notice. And there has been Trojan work done behind the scenes to bring you what you see today. But compliance is the order of the day. The power of the community we recognize, we must be compliant in what we deliver to that community. So the goal of this presentation is to show you how you can be rewarded on a daily basis, 7 days a week, and learn from the world's most comprehensive digital ecosystem. Once again, one thing we take very seriously is our adherence to compliance, and we've gone to great lengths to be a globally compliant company. For long-term benefit and sustainability, you will appreciate the need for compliance. It's not exciting, but it is very, very important. And if it appears that the statements and disclaimers here are lengthy, then your patience will be rewarded. So please sit through it, because we will also quickly get to the incredible benefits of the membership for you. With great opportunity comes great responsibility to do the right thing. You will learn about the stature and reputation in the marketplace of our owners and founders, their stellar success, the heritage they've built, and the foundation of the massive blockchain conglomerate that has been developed. The community that your membership will connect you to, if you choose to acquire one, is your doorway, the portal, if you like, to benefiting from this game-changing blockchain ecosystem. Now, if you can remove all distractions, you'll discover something very powerful over the next 35 to 40 minutes. The following disclaimers, the next one that's coming up is quite long, but it's not simply words on a page, more an ethos of understanding. We provide you a brief summary of the program, a quick explanation of how it works, how it's governed, and most importantly, how you are protected. So please listen carefully and intently. And the first of our disclaimers is our Hyperverse general disclaimer. After this slide, we get down to the main business of the day. But for compliance reasons, the information here is provided to you in general terms, without taking notice of your specific personal and financial situation. Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, legal, or financial advice. In describing the various parts of the Hypertech Group and Hyperverse, past performance does not guarantee future results and is for informational purposes only. Acquiring a Hyperverse membership gives you access to benefits such as education, optional access to other products or services within various parts of the Hypertech Group, including the separate Hyperverse ecosystem, and access to the daily rewards program of the Hyperverse membership as provided to all Hyperverse members. A membership acquisition involves an exchange of the cryptocurrency USDT or Tether for the Hyperverse unit of account called HU or Hyper Unit, and is not an investment. Access to certain other optional products and services may be subject to KYC and separate qualification processes and may not be available in all countries. Each membership carries a specific benefit and specific time frame and will expire as specified. Access to membership can be extended, however, through acquiring additional and separate memberships by your personal choice. The Hyperverse membership is on a best efforts basis, and like any project, there's a risk of loss of funds and rewards. The world of cryptocurrencies is highly volatile. It can involve risk of loss and may not be suitable for all persons. Risks include, but are not limited to, market and trading risks, system and transaction processing risks, cybersecurity, regulatory risks, business failure, mistakes by yourself, and others. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change without notice. Hyperverse seeks to mitigate risk, however, by exclusively accepting USDT Tether for membership. USDT Tether is considered a stable coin and historically has not been subject to the market volatility found with other cryptocurrencies. We do not in any way purport Hyperverse membership to be a get-rich-quick scheme. There is no recommendation in this presentation to acquire any membership, product, or service. You make your own decisions based on your own due diligence. We recommend that if you are unsure in any way, that you seek the advice of a suitably qualified professional. And your continued attendance at the meeting or a recording of this presentation beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. Thank you for listening to our introductory disclaimer. And right now, let's get down to why many people consider the Hyperverse membership platform. Hyperverse is backed by one of the world's largest blockchain alliances, with over 7 years of successful development of great blockchain projects and large crypto mining assets, including Bitcoin. We'll elaborate on all of that. The Hypertech group of which we are a part are experts in DeFi, or decentralized finance. Here, it's predicted not billions, but trillions of dollars will flow into quality DeFi projects in the next decade. This will create large potential opportunities. And the Hypertech group have simplified DeFi into a hyper universe, allowing you, me, and every member in the community to benefit from this predictive massive value migration. And we'll do this through principally education, through rewards, and through new potential opportunities. Anyone over 18 can become a member, and the barrier to entry is very low. The minimum is 300 USDT. With this, you can acquire your membership and leverage the alliance's strength and expertise. And one of the big features here is the ability to generate daily rewards on your membership. This is the preserve of 100% of our community on a 7-day-a-week basis. And this organization is really, really credible in this genre and in this discipline, the biggest blockchain alliance possibly in the world. And here's our founder, born Jujing Zhu, or Ryan Zhu, to use the English term. Ryan is a visionary blockchain legend, a top 4 Bitcoin miner since 2009, one of the first people in the world to read the Satoshi Nakamoto white paper on Bitcoin. And very quickly, this nuclear engineer by qualification became interested in the engineering of blockchain and became convinced of its potential for mankind. He is an angel investor in 12 of the top 20 digital currencies or cryptocurrencies of all time. A founder and board member of his own under the group umbrella digital currencies and expertise like Hcash, HyperDAO, and Molecular Future, which has seen stellar success over the last 18 months or so. He's also an early investor and shareholder of several publicly listed blockchain companies in Australia, in Tokyo, and on the NASDAQ, like First Growth Funds, Rudin Blockchain, and Genetic Technologies. But one of his biggest achievements was founding this investment vehicle called Colin Star Capital, which is now about 6 years in existence. Through this vehicle, Ryan has become an angel investor in over 40 of the world's biggest digital currency exchanges. He owns some of them outright, like the BW exchange and the WHO exchange, and is an equity and technology partner in other exchanges. For instance, he's got a little piece of Binance, which is the largest and most profitable, I would imagine, exchange in the world, equity in OKEX and in ZB.com as well. So this is the king of cryptocurrency. And if you're wondering why that nickname was bestowed upon him, it's because not alone, but almost single-handedly, he put his life's net worth on the line with some element of bravery to save a failing protocol in early 2014 called Bitcoin. And when you save Bitcoin, you could technically be given credit for saving the entire digital currency discipline. And so he has been bestowed the nickname or the moniker, the king of cryptocurrency. Our chairman is Sam Lee, who ably assists Ryan. He's an Australian citizen and a distinguished blockchain speaker and blockchain enthusiast since 2011. He's also known as the Crown Prince of Blockchain. He is a co-founder of 16 blockchain centers. There were plans afoot and well underway to open 300 until a little virus put paid to certain amounts of world travel. But this is sure to be started up again very soon, and there will be 300 blockchain centers ultimately. These will be the world's first non-profit blockchain knowledge hubs, like your local library, if you like. Ryan, Sam is a distinguished speaker and commentator at global platforms and media channels. He's spoken at the World Economic Forum. He's spoken at the United Nations and on BBC, Sky News, CNN, Forbes, and Bloomberg as well. And he also gives his services and advice to Fortune 500 companies like Amazon Web Services and Microsoft. And so the story so far, it has a foundation of credibility. The story is organic. It's ever expanding. But it begins with Blockchain Global, founded by Ryan and Sam in 2014. It's established a $300 million plus fund to assist over 80 blockchain projects. It partners with governments and Fortune 500 companies and is an equity and technology partner in massive digital currency concerns like NEM and Tron, worth billions of dollars. Colin Star Capital, as I mentioned, founded by Ryan back in 2015, through which he's channeled over $400 million and invested in 300 plus blockchain companies. So it's a large blockchain venture capital company with billions of dollars in assets. Through this vehicle, Ryan owns that equity in those 40 plus digital currency exchanges and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. Hcash, founded in 2016 and working with the computer giant IBM on quantum resistant security projects, over $50 million invested here. It's been deemed by CSIRO, which is the Australian Governmental National Science Agency, as the world's most advanced patented blockchain project. Research and development here is undertaken in cooperation with some of the biggest and most notable universities in the world: Purdue, Monash, Tokyo, and Shanghai Jiao Tong universities. And the BW Group, once the BI Wang Group, purchased by Ryan Zhu through Colin Star for $100 million in a cash acquisition back in early 2017. In its lifetime, including the time that Ryan has ownership and for the many years before, it's mined over 300,000 Bitcoin and billions in crypto assets. So Ryan Zhu owns one of the top 4 crypto mining operations in the world. Between these 4, they produce about 60% of all new Bitcoin that's mined. So the story is organic. It is ever expanding, and it expands now with the welcome addition of a new CEO. Stephen Rees-Lewis has just spent over a decade in the IT and fintech industry. He's focused on business management, on project consultation, and on communications. Starting his career as a derivatives trader with Goldman Sachs, he then began his own web development company and later sold it to Adobe. If you've ever used a PDF, you will have engaged with Adobe, of course. He's a proven business builder, extensive experience here across emerging markets, new technologies, and of course, in digital assets. In 2016, he saw the potential disruption and the disruptive potential, to coin a phrase, of blockchain technology, and predicted, as many experts did, that the crypto market would be the key driving force in economic growth over the next decade. This being his firm belief, he then secured nearly $10 million from angel investors to launch an IT consulting startup advising on building blockchain-based solutions for the financial markets. His strong performance, his business acumen, and his drive caught the attention of the Hypertech Group, which very quietly then acquired Stephen's IT and blockchain consultancy company in October 2020 in order to bring Stephen and his team aboard in early 2021. Stephen holds a BA in economics and mathematics from Leeds University, along with an MBA, a Master's of Business Administration in Finance from the University of Cambridge. Originally from the UK, he spent many years in Asia and currently lives in Dubai, to which really a lot of the world's digital currency concerns are migrating and concentrating. But success leaves clues, and a collective market valuation of over $10 billion will point to the respect, to the stature, and to the success that Ryan and Sam have had to this date in the blockchain, in the digital currency, and in the DeFi space. Some of the biggest brand names and logos on the planet are here, including Binance, Omisco, Salt, Humanic, DeepBrain Chain, VE Chain, and Qtum, not to mention the proprietary exchanges under the Hypertech umbrella, BW, CoinW, and Who, and the digital currencies like Hcash, HyperDAO, and molecular future that have been the hallmark of success in the currencies that are under the control of the Hypertech group of companies. So the big question, I suppose, all of this success aside, why are we presenting this to you? How can we all benefit from all of this? Well, if we spread the good news and grow the community, we will be rewarded. You can be among the first to join the Hyperverse and immerse yourself in the hyper universe. We're very firmly in stage one together, and we're looking for more togetherness. We're looking for more community members should you choose to acquire one with us. We build a membership-based blockchain community where if you acquire a membership, we all benefit on a daily basis, 7 days a week. The key here is together. We are a vibrant and growing community. The next phase is we will explore the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. This will begin in early 2022. And right here, let me delineate between the membership, as you may have known it in our previous incarnation, and what the ecosystem is going to be. The membership is quite a separate entity from the ecosystem. The ecosystem will begin to be revealed to us in early 2022. But for right now, we're going to concentrate on the membership and look forward to the potential and the possibilities of the impending Hyperverse ecosystem. When it arrives, we'll take advantage of optional offerings throughout the Hyperverse ecosystem as they are rolled out. Some of these will be regulated. Some of these will not be regulated. They will be offers in those areas. Some of these will require KYC or know your customer. Some of them won't. That's the offerings that we'll consider each time they're offered to us through the Hyperverse ecosystem. But for right now, let me just once again reiterate that the membership as we know it is a separate entity to the Hyperverse ecosystem. So we've entered the metaverse space, and the metaverse is set to be the next IT revolution. Some of the biggest brands in the world have recently made a rapid change into the metaverse. And we're kind of mirroring that change, if you like, because we know it's going to fundamentally change the way that society operates, not just business, much like how the world changed when the internet was first invented. So the Hypertech group now, as I mentioned, has two very separate entities. One is the Hyperverse membership, and the other will be the Hyperverse ecosystem. It's going to be really, really exciting. And with the Hyperverse metaverse ecosystem, alongside the Hyperverse membership, we are placing Hypertech group on the map, as sure to be very, very well represented on the map as having the largest blockchain alliance in the industry. It's really exciting to have this blockchain expertise now opening the portal, if you like, into the Hyperverse ecosystem. The possibilities are going to be huge. So if change has normally been the harbinger of doom for you, and a lot of change happens around the end of the year as companies change direction, please embrace this change as being wonderfully opportunistic for everybody. Let's tell you a little more about the Hyperverse ecosystem. It's going to be a virtual world which will utilize emerging technologies to connect people together in the Hyperverse ecosystem. Your virtual avatar is how you'll enter the Hyperverse to explore infinite possibilities. I'm not a gamer by any stretch of the imagination, but I see the power of avatars and characters in this virtual space. You can be a galaxy entrepreneur. You can build your business empire from scratch, fulfilling all of your ambitions right here in the Hyperverse ecosystem. And there will be much more to come. In fact, the only limit will be your imagination. The first part, as I mentioned, of the Hyperverse ecosystem will be launching in the first quarter of 2022. And it's going to be rolled out in stages and will constantly evolve once it begins. And as a member, there are many elements available to you, including a free wallet, including optional debit cards. You can apply to turn your crypto into fiat currency at around 50 million merchants around the world. If you take our Hyper BC Visa card, you'll have availability, if you have it, in digital currency, of withdrawals or spendability of up to $50,000 a day. MasterCard, up to $10,000 a day. And with the HyperPay optional wallet and crypto debit cards, it's probably the only digital wallet you'll ever need. Once again, another item on the menu for your consideration if you acquire a membership. But I hear you scream, what's in it for me? Well, I'll say a new universe of benefits. Education will be the primary benefit here because knowledge is power. Blockchain and crypto education will be provided to you from 3 top universities, including podcasts, articles, and videos, all part of your membership. You then will have access to optional products and projects and services within the Hyperverse. Some you like, some you may not. Some will be for you, some will not. but they'll all be on offer to every member. And on the membership platform, of course, nothing changes here in that we will receive a daily reward of a minimum of 0.5% in hyper units. So this is very much like your credit card, loyalty points, frequent flyer program, shopping loyalty points program, etc. But there is a huge inherent difference, which I'll concentrate on a later slide. Right now, let's concentrate a little more on the Mars Academy, which is our education center. At 300 HU, which you'll acquire with a 300 USDT membership, gives you access to the Beginners Academy. At 500 HU, you'll have access to the Intermediate Academy. And at 1,000 HU membership, you'll have access to the Advanced Academy. So whichever one you choose, the Beginner, the Intermediate, or the Advanced. And this is not the upper limit, by the way, of your membership level. There is no upper limit. It's just the lower limit is at 300. It's my belief you will get many multiples of value in your beginner certificate, many multiples of value in your intermediate certificate. And if you take on the advanced certificate, advanced citizenship really in this space will be your preserve. That will be worth many multiples of your 1,000 HU membership, in my opinion. So exploring the Hyperverse is going to be very, very exciting for all of us. We'll have access to optional projects, products and services within the Hyperverse ecosystem. You'll be able to explore this for free at a new website called www.thehyperverse.net. Don't expect it to be very well populated just yet. As I mentioned, the Hyperverse ecosystem will be revealed to us layer by layer in the early part of 2022. And please note that optional products and services, as I mentioned already, are not part of the membership. They may have separate applications. They may be subject to KYC or may not. And they may have separate qualification processes. Also, they may not be available in all countries. So our membership rewards are really to incentivize members to remain loyal customers, as any loyalty program does, but also, if they wish, to share the Hyperverse membership opportunity. Members receive a daily membership reward of a minimum of 0.5% of their combined membership value in hyper units. So this is once again like your credit card loyalty points, frequent flyer, shopper points, etc. So people are probably thinking, oh, if I join a 300 HU membership, is that my lot? I can never get a 500 or a 1,000. No, not at all. Top-ups are available at any time as you wish to increase the level of education that you want. And you can go way beyond that with no upper limit as well. But rewards are the preserve of membership, and this is one of the real benefits at play here. You can acquire that membership, as I mentioned, the lowest barrier to entry, 300 USDT, which will acquire for you a 300 HU membership, 500 HU membership, or a 1,000 unit membership. 1 unit, 1 HU is and always will be equal to 1 USDT, which is plus or minus touch of a percentage around 1 US fiat paper dollar. So 300 HU is the minimum, but there is no upper limit. The good news is there's no monthly fees. There's no force upgrades either. And USDT is recognized immediately in the system as hyper units. You're rewarded each and every day with HU. These are the units of measure within inside the system, hyper units. And the offer is very, very generous. Triple your membership offer is still on the table. It's been with us for some time now. And this is where passive rewards are given to you 7 days a week until your membership value triples in 600 days. That's a minimum of 0.5% a day rewards on your membership value. Let's run those numbers. If you have acquired a 300 HU membership, the company will give you 900 units back. It's 300 by 3. At 0.5% a day, that's 1.5 units a day for 600 days. Consequently, if you acquire a 500 HU membership, 1,500, 500 by 3, will return to you at 2.5 units a day. At 1,000, 3,000 units back, at 5 units a day, and so on. At 10,000 HU membership, giving you 30,000 units back at 50 units per day. Once again, 1 unit or HU is equal to 1 USDT, which is equal, plus or minus scintilla of a percentage, 1 US fiat paper dollar. This is where we leave that legacy paper dollar and USDT behind now and continue to speak about hyper units. The option is to leverage your earned rewards. You can rebuy from earned rewards anytime you have or receive 50 HU. Now at the 3X offer, this 50 HU rebuy will add, of course, 150 HU to your pending rewards. This allows you to leverage your earned rewards. So daily membership rewards will begin to be released. You then have several options when your balance reaches 50 HU. There are three. The first one is you can redeem and withdraw. If you have 50 HU or anything above it, you can redeem and withdraw it all. You convert your HU, your hyper units, to digital currency and move it to an external exchange. Imagine trying to do that with your frequent flyer points. That would never work. You can accumulate until you receive your 3x balance. So if you had a 10,000 HU membership, you can accumulate all the way to 30,000 HU and redeem at the back end, the end of your membership, or you can redeem as you go. The only caveat, once you have 50 HU or more. And the third very popular element historically has been the rebuy, meaning that you exchange your earned rewards in multiples of 50 HU. This will acquire you a new and additional mini membership. It's a separate membership, still under the same membership account, if you like, and each individually lasting 600 days. So every time you rebuy, that membership will last 600 days. On option 3, just a quick note, you're adding additional memberships, as I said. You're not adding to your original membership. Your combined value and your combined pending rewards will increase, but you're not adding anything into your original membership rather than adding additional memberships to it. This combination of multiple simultaneous memberships will increase your daily rewards to match your personal program goals. Each membership expires individually once 3x has been reached. And members enjoy mixing up these strategies as well. It's a sort of a mix and match strategy. Hyperverse fully understands that plans and strategies can change and have built the Hyperverse system and the proposed ecosystem to accommodate life's changing demands. But membership has many, many features and benefits, the not least of this big one. 24/7, 365, you can redeem, convert, and withdraw. This has not been the preserve of any rewards club I know of up to now. Certainly not the preserve of your shopper points. You can certainly get discounts. You can get better hotels and better flights and better classes of upgrade with those type of rewards points. But here you can redeem, convert, and withdraw. Anytime, as I mentioned, you have at least 50 units, you can exchange those HU to specified cryptocurrencies, for instance, Molecular Future, and you move it to an established exchange and then convert to other digital currencies or withdraw to fiat currency through an exchange you decide, or indeed you could send it directly to your HyperBC Visa or MasterCard and convert it to real value and real goods in about 50 million outlets worldwide. And if this looks complicated to you, we're here to help. We're here to hold hands and educate you. And once you know how to work this, it becomes like riding a bike. This can be done in 90 to 120 seconds each and every day if you wish. Now, how can they give us that 0.5% a day? It's an issue that people need to have some comfort on. Let me state quite categorically here, this is not an infinite 0.5% per day opportunity or offer. This is 0.5% a day on a finite basis until your membership is tripled. Okay, so it's not a forever offer. Each specific membership will expire as specified. So the 0.5% a day is only until your membership value triples. We're allowed to leverage the group's proven expertise. They're large-scale miners. They're angel investors. They get fees from listing tokens. They have massive fees from their equity and cryptocurrency exchanges. Remember, the crypto exchanges are making their consideration whether the market is expanding or contracting. The Hyperverse ecosystem will be a hugely profitable element, we predict, for the Hypertech group of companies. And they're launching projects, staking projects, angel investing. This is a huge conglomerate that can well afford to give us 0.5% a day because the power will be with the people. And you can imagine your favorite drinks company with nobody consuming that particular drink. No people, no power. Your favorite airline, not too hard to imagine these days with empty seats. The more empty seats, the less people you have, the less power you have. So people are the power, and that's why they're generously offering these rewards for those who would stand notionally side by side with them and help to build their ever-growing, dynamic and vibrant community, which as we speak stands at around 1 million members now around the world. But let's consider and run some numbers first. BW, owned outright by Ryan Zhu, is a large-scale mining operation. He acquired it in 2017 for $100 million cash. It's mined billions in crypto assets. In its lifetime, as I mentioned already, 300,000 Bitcoin, 2 million Ethereum, and 1 million plus, 1.5 million plus Litecoin. But let's look at some of the exchanges under the Hypertech umbrella and in the ownership of Ryan Zhu. The BW, on the 13th of October, 2021, turning over almost $718 million. The Who Exchange, nearly $721 million. And CoinW, $1.668 billion in one 24-hour period on the 13th of October 2021. This is verified, and you can check it out on coinmarketcap.com. Now, assuming Ryan and Sam only make a few cents on fees per transaction here, that's millions per day profit from just 3 of their exchanges, not to mention all of the other concerns, all of the other equities and launching projects, such as the stellar success that has been the Preserve of Molecular Future, MOF, if you want to check it out on coinmarketcap.com. And you can indirectly meet Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee as well. Your inviter will give you the Amazon Prime video where you'll see why he has been given the moniker and nickname the King of Cryptocurrency. Because in episode 6, which is their wrap-up episode of the series of 6, they call it The Players, and they talk to the main players on planet Earth in the blockchain space. You'll find out how Ryan Zhu almost single-handedly saved Bitcoin in 2014 and much, much more beside. This link will be available from your inviter. It's a must-watch for everyone. And our due diligence document is also an organic document. We will have versions available to you very shortly. And this is a growing document which really verifies everything that I've been saying. You can indirectly meet Ryan Zhu. You can watch an impromptu interview done in a Dubai restaurant with our friend and mentor Kalpesh Patel interviewing Ryan in an impromptu fashion. The announcements from the Hypertech Group are covered variously there. The Bitcoin mining hubs, one of the 4th largest in the world. A lot of these are moving now to the United Arab Emirates. You can check out the Common Star Capital $100 million deal as verified by businesswire.com, a hugely respected publication. Or look at Sam Lee advising the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, or being interviewed on Sky News. As I mentioned, you can also do your due diligence on hypergroup.io. And as we've had this rapid change, if you like, for the better, this is an organic document. Don't expect too much in the very short term, but we will be beefing it up. And the more you know, we know, the more impressed that you will be. So how do you get started in this wonderful opportunity? Well, first you make a decision that you want to acquire a membership. If that's the case, you register using a link from your inviter. It's a registration that you can only use and only effect with this invitation link from your inviter. So it's an invitation only scenario. You then deposit your USDT or Tether into your account to acquire your membership of choice. And if you have any difficulty doing this, that's why we're here. We're here to help and warmly handhold and onboard you to this wonderful community. You'll then start enjoying the multiple benefits of membership, including receiving those rewards I mentioned each and every day. And there is a little more. There's an option to share and accelerate your rewards. If you are somebody that wants to get a little faster, your rewards return to you than 600 days, maybe go a little bigger than the rebuy system allows you to do in a passive nature, then you can share and accelerate your rewards. That's simply inviting people to meetings such as this, which do all of the heavy lifting for you in a compliant and legal nature globally. The one fact we can tell you is that 100% of our members receive rewards on a daily basis, and you can earn certificates for learning about blockchain in the Mars Academy. You can explore the amazing world of the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. As I mentioned, it's coming early 2022. And receiving rewards every single day, we'll teach you how to accelerate those rewards by sharing. This is 100% optional, but as 100% of our members are receiving rewards, it's not that difficult to share because people love to share great experiences. And if you think you'd like to explore the acceleration of your rewards, then we must read you our income disclaimer. We make every effort to ensure that we accurately represent the Hyperverse membership benefits and the Hyperverse referral rewards plan called Hyperdrive and their potential for income. The Hyperdrive part of the Hyperverse membership accelerates accumulation of HU as a result of a member sharing the Hyperverse membership opportunity and new members subsequently receiving rewards via Hyperverse. Most importantly, in no way does it offer a commission or financial reward or percentage payable for referring a new community member. There are no guarantees regarding income or rewards from the Hyperverse membership opportunity. The basic Hyperverse membership rewards plan offers members an anticipated daily reward based on the value of membership acquired, but is on a best efforts basis and subject to change at any time. Any description of potential rewards made in this presentation can only describe the Hyperverse membership plan itself. The Hyperverse service agreement and regulatory requirements include the specific prohibition against members or presenters like me making any income claims whatsoever, as such may be considered enticement. And that is a rock we do not want to go up on. That is very, very important. So please, if you are ever ratified to be a presenter, you cannot offer enticement in any way. The examples used may show exceptional results, which do not apply to the average member and are not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same or similar results. Income or rewards or rank levels and achievements are dependent upon the individual member's business skills, their personal ambition, their time, their commitment, expertise, activity, and demographic factors. And as with any business, your results may vary. The use of our information, products, and services should be based on your own due diligence, and you agree that our company is not liable for any success or failure of your business that's directly or indirectly related to the acquisition and use of our membership, information, referral plan, products, or services. That income disclaimer read, let's get down to explaining to you the accelerated rewards so generously on offer here. And there are three. This is the optional accelerate your rewards section of the presentation. There are three ways to accelerate your membership rewards. The first is a community reward, and it's released on a daily basis, 7 days a week. You can be paid 20 levels of rewards based on your team's daily rewards. You'll simply refer 20 to unlock 20 levels. You may not wish to, and you don't have to, but here's how you can unlock each level with a personal referral. Refer your first person, bring them to a meeting such as this, and if they choose to acquire a membership, you will receive a 20% accelerated rewards on their received rewards. Refer your second, you'll unlock level 2, which is 15%. Refer a third, you'll unlock level 3. That may be where you stop, or that may be where you really inject some pace and kick it off down to about 20 levels, where you'll take every scintilla of generous percentage off the table. So these are the rewards plan levels down to a maximum of 20. And let me explain how that might work. But first, please imagine generating accelerated rewards from the rewards received by dozens or hundreds or even thousands of members in your community. Once again, we strongly reiterate, this is not a commission of any sort. There is no financial carrot. There is no percentage of any acquisition of membership that's paid to you. Nothing, not a single cent from any member of your community. What the company are very cleverly doing is allowing you, for community building, to accelerate the rewards they've already said they will give you because it's a part of your membership. We'll give it back to you in 600 days. But if you want to grow the community, we'll speed that up for you. That's essentially the offer here. Let's give you an example. 300 USDT will get you a 300 HU membership. So 300 HU acquisition gives you 900 HU out. That's 1.5 HU a day for 600 days, as we've already covered. But you're entitled to receive 20% accelerated rewards on all your personal referrals. So for example, you refer John, who starts with a 1,000 HU membership. This is going to release to him 3,000 at 5 HU per day. You're entitled, because he's on your level 1 and you personally referred him, to a 20% accelerated reward. He gets 5, you get 1 until you have 600 HU out. He's going to get 3,000 HU out. You're going to get 20% of that, or 600 HU out. But this has an acceleration effect, naturally. This is, you have your 1.5 passive reward, as we mentioned already. Now you've added 1 HU per day in an accelerated reward, bringing it to 2.5 a day. So now your 900 HU comes back to you not in 600 days, but in 360 days. This also, of course, opens up your rebuy or withdraw opportunities, because you can redeem and withdraw now in 20 days instead of 34. At 1.5 a day would have taken you 34 days to be able to reach the withdrawal 50 HU or the rebuy 50 HU. Now it's 20 days. That's nice acceleration. Now then, and assuming you have a second person referred and level 2 is open to you, John now refers Mary. Mary starts with a 10,000 HU membership, releasing 30,000 to Mary at 50 HU per day. Everybody in this community gets their just rewards. John will be entitled to his 20% because Mary is his level 1. But she's one level beneath that for you, level 2. And so you're entitled, with 2 people personally referred, to a 15% accelerated reward here, or an extra 7.5 HU a day, until you have 4,500 HU out. This has a major acceleration effect. You have your 1.5 HU passive, you have your 1 from referring John, and now on level 2, 7.5, because Mary started at 10,000 HU membership. That's 10 HU a day now, and this isn't including any accelerated rewards from your second direct person. That's not even included here. That's 900 HU back to you in 90 days, not 600, not 360, 90 days. And your rebuy or redeem and withdraw possibility is now every 5 days, not 34 and not 20. So this is the Hyperdrive Accelerated Rewards number 1. Hyperdrive Accelerated Rewards number 2 is our VIP reward. You'll get much more familiar with this if you choose to acquire a membership, but your daily reward is based on the total team memberships acquired, excluding your strongest legs. So let's imagine John and Mary are your strongest team. Just for the purpose of calculation here, their membership volume is discounted from calculations in this situation. But every other team, Team B, Team C, D, F, G, there is no limit. Their combined membership value will be added for you. And when it reaches 50,000 HU, the company will deem you to have reached the rank of expert and offer you a 1% extra acceleration to infinity. You'll still be getting your 20 levels of potential rewards in the community section, even on Team A, but the extra 1% will go to infinity. And this never flushes. This is a lifetime cumulative turnover situation. No zeroing, no sales targets, no sales pressure. Everybody in this community operates at their own ambition, their own drive, and their own speed. Eventually, this cumulative turnover will lead you to become a pro at 125,000 HU in your combined weaker legs. Then you'll have a 2% accelerated reward to infinity, all the way to 5-star, when you'll have 5 million HU. You'll have built a large community, and you will be entitled to up to 12% accelerated rewards across all of those weaker legs to infinity. And I say up to for absolute clarity, because at VIP 5-star, you'll have 5 million HU in your combined membership value, releasing 0.5% per day of 25,000 HU. Your 12% of this would be 3,000 HU per day, but this is fair, open, and transparent. This bonus pays out 12% in rewards. So if you're a 5-star, you will automatically, because you'll be helping people have 1 stars and 2 stars and 3 stars and 4 stars in your group. The total rewards given are 12%. So the 1-star will get their just desserts, their just rewards, 4%. You get the extra 8 to make 12. 2-star gets 6, you get 6 to make 12. 3-star gets 8, you get 4 to make 12, and the 4-star gets 10, and you get 2 to make up that 12. So you can unlock unlimited levels here beyond the 20 to infinity with the VIP reward. And of course, rewards 1 and 2 have 1 extra reward to add, and that is the global reward. Company had no reason to do this except generosity. It's released monthly. They didn't have to do it, but they did. 4% of all global memberships are divided amongst those who qualify at VIP 2 level and above, as Ryan and Sam recognize those who are helping them in their ambitions to grow this global community and ready the conglomerate, ready the association of companies and the blockchain alliance for the tsunami of demand that we all believe is coming in the next 3 to 5 years. So 4% of all global memberships are divided amongst those who qualify for VIP 2 and above on the 4th day of every month. And those are the accelerated rewards in that optional program. 100% of our members are receiving rewards daily. Just to recap on some of the major issues here. It's all about education. Earning your certificates for learning about blockchain in Mars Academy. A well-empowered, knowledgeable community will serve everybody better. You can explore the amazing world of the Hyperverse ecosystem for free. It's coming very soon. We're almost at the end of the year. It'll be coming very early 2022, and receive your membership rewards as always, every single day. Those rewards were distributed today. They were distributed yesterday. They were distributed the day before. In fact, for almost 2 years now. If you need anything to underpin the solidity of what we have on offer here, of course, with the caveat that past performance can never guarantee future performance. But those accelerated rewards are available to each and every person by training. And as we welcome you to the Hyperverse, hopefully, our corporate global plug-and-play presentations and trainings take place in multiple time zones, in multiple languages. You can check with your inviter for details here. You'll be able to learn more about this and find some of these recorded presentations on hypergroup.io. We also offer, mostly at the weekends, weekly members training. So ask your inviter how to get started today. This is the Hyperverse, where dreams become a reality. To everyone who's joined us around the world, I hope I've done it justice. I hope you'll consider acquiring a membership, and I hope you'll look to the future with more confidence with the Hyperverse ecosystem impending launch and with a potential acquisition for yourself of a Hyperverse membership. This is Mick Mulcahy. Thank you for your attendance and have a very good rest of your day.